10 states with the fastest rate of growth or job growth. However, we have not included states which is New York, California, which we already know are growing at a faster pace. But when it comes to some states like Oregon, you could see it is in the west coast of the US. And most of the startups which are located in Silicon Valley have now been decided or are shifting towards Oregon because they find labor as well as technician which are probably much more cheaper what they had founded in California or what they have founded in Silicon Valley. So this city definitely has something to offer for students. There is a startup in the West Coast companies that we were talking about, but there are companies like Innovation Quadrant, which is the employment head for STEM courses. The other state is North Carolina. The North Carolina, specifically the Triangle area, which is Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill, along with Fayetteville, is accounting for almost all the state growth in tech jobs opening, which is just a hit peak in June 2018. They have also indicated shortage of skilled labor in the state. Florida is one of the states for hospitality and tourism. Last year, it was majorly affected by hurricane, but they're really looking forward for people who could be there for hospitality and tourism. Next, goes without saying, is Arizona. And in fact, there are various companies, or I would say Amazon plans to create new distribution center in Arizona. Arizona, in fact, has most flexible regulatory environment. It's attractive to wide variety of business and healthcare to banking. There are companies like United Healthcare, Walgreens, Charles Schwab, and Wells Fargo. Coming to Colorado, Google has almost 500 employees at the recently opened campus in Boulder and intend to triple that number eventually. Colorado is also a major force in aerospace industry and home to roughly about 400 companies employing about 28,000 in the field. Washington, without doubt, I think everyone must be aware Microsoft is located in Washington, Amazon in Seattle, Facebook have satellite offices in Washington. The world's largest airplane maker, Boeing, is located in Washington. Texas goes without saying. It's one of these states where the cost of living is really less, with many institutions and many companies that it houses. Nevada is actually regional and national standout as a construction boom gathers, Las Vegas, and manufacturing. Notably, electric car maker Tesla is also there, which is a multi-dollar factory near Reno that is expected to provide up to 10,000 jobs when it is completed. Lastly, Utah and Idaho, located in the west of US, near to California. We could see many of the companies which are housing their headquarters in Utah and Idaho. Coming to our next slide, skills required to get started for 2025. Preparing for 2025, you should be adept to work in cross-functional and multicultural environment. This is something which I would say every individual, when they are studying in the US university, they would be working or they would be studying in multicultural environment. Second aspect is choosing the university which is reflective of changing work environment and will help you hone your skills, diverse skill set. Every university in the US is very different from each other. So make sure you choose the right university for your program. Irrespective sometimes of the location, program becomes a very major aspect when you're choosing a university. Networking is the key and will help you broaden your horizon. Take advantage of all avenues such as career fairs, professional development workshops within the university that can help you get a job. You can even network with the alumni of the university, wherein they're probably entrepreneurs who would want people from their same university. Innovation is vital for sustenance in changing work culture. Thinking outside the box and originality will keep you step ahead. So US university actually imbibes that you have to innovate. Plagiarism as is very much evident that it is not excused in US university. You cannot plagiarize even your statement of purpose. You cannot plagiarize while you're there in the US university. So innovation is something that they really appreciate and that they really want when you're there in the US university.